can't get enough of the song and dance about Brexit, here's our roundup of the week's highs and lows. And how about catching Theresa May's grand Brexit tour, which got on the road this week? The UK Prime Minister's roaming the UK seeking fans for her unpopular withdrawal deal, which Parliament votes on in December. But she faces a tough crowd, says Reuters' William Schomburg.
She's clearly trying to get a sort of wave of public opinion behind her that would put pressure on MPs who represent voters, after all, to vote for her plan. It's hard to see how she can drum up the kind of support that would make so many MPs who declared their opposition to her plan change their minds at this point.
In Wales, May braved the rain to promote her deal, now approved in Brussels but widely opposed at home just months before Britain quits the EU on March the 29th. She turned on the charm with an eye firmly on Westminster.
I think what is important when MPs come to vote is that they think about the national interest. That means delivering on Brexit.
May says there's no plan B, but she'll need 320 MPs on board in just over a week, and that's a tough call.
Of the British people.
There are lots of different scenarios. One could be that Theresa May decides to hold a second vote on her plan. A big fall in the value of the pound or stock markets could change some MPs' minds and make them more willing to back her plan than they currently are. Momentum is growing for a second referendum. It was once seen as completely outlandish and by most people. There is a possibility that it could happen. I think financial markets are starting to factor that in. And then, of course, there is a possibility that Britain simply leaves the EU in March with no deal at all.
On the Scottish leg of her tour, May hit the factory floor, keen to tell manufacturers Brexit won't damage trade. But as well as the machines, warnings from both the Treasury and the Bank of England may have drowned out that message. But May's hardest to please audience will be back on her home turf. Parliament's a rowdy place at the best of times.
It shows. It doesn't.
And she got a taster this week as she presented her deal
And when MPs.
of what's sure to be a rough ride.